Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to episode number 1 of 32 as we bring you a rebuild of every single team in the National Basketball Association. As we start with the first team in the alphabet, the Philadelphia 76ers. As you see, don't want to skip the draft. As you see, we have the draft lottery completely up to date. If you look at pick number 22, that is where the 76ers are selecting. And now let's take a look at our team real quick. We got Tyrese Maxey, 25 years old, 91 overall, not going anywhere. VJ Edgecombe, 2080, probably not going anywhere either. Quentin Grimes probably will end up being re-signed this offseason. Kelly Oubre Jr., maybe he will go somewhere, maybe he won't, maybe we'll keep him. Justin Edwards, likely to stay on the team for at least one more season. Actually 2, I believe, as I think he has a team option. Team option. Our power forward position, which is not really a power forward, we got Paul George, Dominic Barlow, Trenton Watford, Jabari Walker, and Johnny Broome. Probably at least 2 of these people will be leaving our team this offseason. And then our center position, Joel Embiid, the poster child for the trust the process era, Andre Drummond, and Adem Bona. I think without further ado, I don't believe we can make trades. I think what I want to do is look at where we are around pick 10 and see if there's a team that we could potentially move up with to jump in the draft and make it make sense. But I'll be back around the 8 or 10 area. And it seems like there has been a trade at the number 3. The Jazz are sending the 3rd overall pick and Cam Spencer over to Memphis for Lauri Markkanen and Jaren Jackson. Okay, so this is okay. The Jazz are getting the 3rd pick from the Grizzlies. I'm very confused because the Grizzlies are getting Jaren Jackson back and taking in Lauri Markkanen, as the Jazz traded for the 3rd pick and Cam Spencer, as they select Darren Peterson. And now, I guess we'll just continue going. Keaton Wagler from Illinois, staying in Illinois, going to Chicago. The Clippers taking Caleb Wilson. The Nets, Kingston Flemings. There's not really a team. I think I'm going to keep going, and I'll be back when we're closer to our pick or we have a trade to do. And I said that, and I stopped it, and there was another trade. The Bucks are trading Bobby Portis and AJ Green and receiving the 8th overall pick as they select Jaden Quaintance. Alright, now I will yet again leave until we can find a trade or we are closer to our pick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we made it all the way to our pick and I didn't find anything that we could do, but now we are here. And you look, most people are gone. Braden Burries is still here. I'm tempted to pick him, but there was one name that caught my mind, and that's the big man out, Chris Sinak Jr., 6'10". I think we're going to go ahead and pick him, specifically because I don't think we'll be bringing both Adem Bona and Drummond back, and we don't have another pick and not trading back into the draft. As we see the Bansta to the Wizards, Boozer to the Jazz. The Jazz also get Darren Peterson. The Bulls get Keaton Wagler. Caleb Wilson to the Clippers. Kingston Flemings to the Nets. LeBaron Phelan to the Kings. Not to believe we saw most of these. Kopete would have been nice to bring in. But I just don't think we're getting that Warriors pick. As you can see, Sinak of 73 to start. We will bring back everyone but Jabari Walker, so that's Watford, Barlow, and Bona. So now qualifying-wise, Dalen Terry, no, but we will pick up Quentin Grimes. So you look at our team, man, and it's not looking awesome. I do want to try and move Johnny Broome and maybe... we have no potential to get anybody on our team because of this cap situation. Let me move Let me move Paul George to the 3. There's no world where you'll be playing the 4 on this team, even if our power forward position will kind of suck. I mean, we're just kind of be not good for this next year. Let our players develop. Embiid going down might be some big Chris Knack minutes. Right now, I think we need a backup 1 and a 2, so we just need another guard, which will be Quentin Grimes, as we look to bring him back on pennies, on a dime. And I mean, might as well bring him in for 5 years. That's still he's 31, $6 million. That can't hurt us. That contract is very good, especially with us being negative. I think we will try and bring in Oubre, maybe on a 1+1 team option. I mean, if he signs this, he signs this. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm not losing sleep over losing Kelly Oubre, but we'll be back at the end of moratorium. Alright, so we were able to bring in bring back Oubre and Quentin Grimes. So now when you look at our roster, we have Maxey, Grimes, Edgecombe, George, Oubre, Edwards, and I do think that I will try and package Broom and Edwards, or Broom and Bona together. I mean, maybe I mean Bona has no. Yeah, I think Broom, Bona, and we can see what we can get. Curious, what our trade finder will give us. Jericho Sims, 2 firsts. I do want to keep it semi-realistic, so I won't take the 2 firsts, even though that would be very beneficial to us. Tyrese Proctor and Naquan Tomlin. I mean, right now I'm really just looking for a team. Ooh, you know, I feel like Connect usually progresses decently well. They're kind of dumping off salary that they don't want for 2 expiring. I believe Connect has another year. If they, I mean, the Lakers need a center. I mean, for the fairness, I almost want to take out their pick, but I won't, because, I mean, maybe they see something in them. We will bring in Dalton Connect, giving us an extra guard. I think I'll go and move Grimes to the 1, and then move Connect to the 2, maybe. No, I will not be doing that. So he'll just be playing in position of our 2 guard. Quentin Grimes, yeah, might as well just leave him. So right now, I mean, let's go get a backup center, and then I'll show you who we get as our backup center. And then I think I will just fill out the roster. I kind of want a 3-and-D big, which is kind of unheard of. Ironically, Drummond fits that. I think we're gonna go for someone. Yeah, you know, I think I like small ball with the team we have. Gershon Yabusele. I'm gonna go fill out our team, and then I'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and as you can see, Tyrese Maxey, it has him going down 1, Embiid down 6, Edgecombe up 2, Paul George down 3 with that nasty contract of his, still having a player option, Grimes down 1, Oubre down 3, Connect up 2, everyone else doesn't really matter, Yabusele down 2, 2 for Wofford, 1 for Barlow, 1 for Lonzo, who we ended up bringing in. And then KCP down 5, who we also ended up bringing in. I'm not too worried about the fact that we brought in some older players and their overall went down. I mean, this year, not that big of a deal for us if we lose. I mean, already in the East, it's gonna be hard. Might as well try our best to get a good pick, as we do have our pick this year. I'll go and show you our pick situation once we get to the regular season. Right now we have our pick and 3 seconds this year. Some of them will be getting moved. Next year we got the Clippers and Lakers first, so we gotta just improve from this year to the next year. And then we have a million seconds, and then we have the Clippers first yet again, but that's swap best with the Clippers, so we will get our bet or the best pick out of it. But real quick, let's go ahead and look and adjust our game plan. They want Maxey, Edgecombe, George, Watford, Embiid, Grimes off the bench. What I do want to do, I was going to say make sure Connect is getting minutes, but I also want Connect get some minutes, so I think I'll mainly cut him from JoJo, Watford, Edgecombe will take one away from Maxey. Does not need to be running 36 minutes because injuries are on. If we can just get 12 minutes a game for Sanak, that will be awesome. So actually, you see the power forward minutes are crazy messed up. Justin Edwards, I mean, we have 76 secondary. We'll be okay. Let's go ahead and send through the first game. 27, 123 loss. Maxey with 28, 24 from George, 17 from Edgecombe, 13 from Embiid, 9 from Grimes, 8 from Connect and Oubre, 7 for Edwards and Kanak, and 2 from Trenton Watford. As we shot, I mean, abysmal. I guess not abysmal if you go and look at the percentage. I mean, 50% from 3. It's alright. Actually, that's amazing. Halliburton in his first game back, 21, 5, and 7. 7 for 19, 6 for 12 from 3. Great game from Halliburton. Makes me happy. Jabari, Jarris Walker, what a game. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I think I'll sim around the All-Star break and the trade deadline, and then we will be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the All-Star break, and good lord do we suck. 16 and 34, 15th in the conference, and it's not making that Paul George contract any better because we can't even just get rid of it. Because it just, like, it sucks, man. We do have our pick, though. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for everybody on our team. The league leader, or the team leader in points, Tyrese Maxey, 26. 16 for Joel Embiid, all-time stinker year. 14 for Edgecombe, 12 Oubre, 12 and 11 for Paul George, and Connect on really good efficiency. I'm telling you guys, he'll be really good. Grimes underperforming, only 9 for Watford. Justin Edwards currently injured. We if you look up here, 43 games out of the 50 we've played. Tyrese Maxey did get injured and miss 7 games, which is why Alonzo, if we look over here, has 11 games played. I'm sure that some of those are like end of the game, but 7 of them were as a bench player when Quentin Grimes moved into the starting role, and he did fine because he was getting like 10 minutes, I think, a game, or 11. But he did fine. It's gonna be hard to make a trade unless we potentially move Embiid. He will resign. I'm curious what his extension looks like. Oh my, that is cheap. Paul George will extend for more than Embiid. Can anyone else resign? No. I think we should probably re-sign Embiid for this. I mean, it's the cheapest he's gonna get. He's not gonna go down another 4 overalls, I don't think. What's his contract looking like? I think if we add these 2 years, it will overwrite the player option. So we will test it. And no, actually, it just cancels it. But that's fine. After those 2 years, if we don't move him, we will have that. But that being said, let's go trade finder Embiid and see what it's looking like if there's a team, you know, that wants him. I did see the Clippers got. This makes me. I want to do this so bad. Game's teasing me, but I can't. Trade finder wise, there's nobody that just wants him. I'm gonna go see if I can work up a trade, and then I will be back. Alright guys, this is the trade that I have came up with. Probably the best option I have right now. Blazers going for a late playoff push at a center that will be dominant. Seems like they don't want to do it. I think it's the first. Maybe can I go ahead and take a first from the Bucks next year? I still don't want to do it. I want to get this trade done. You know, I have 50 seconds if they want to take some of these, wouldn't mind that. Seems like they don't want to do it for 3 seconds. If it's just the first that's holding them back, then I don't know what to add. I guess I can just take the salary dump of the 60 million for 2 years. And Kamara, they're not interested. Or you guys want like a second? Alright, so we have just traded Joel Embiid, leaving us with a massive shithole at center. Didn't really help us much. And let me go figure out what the next move is real quick, because that was kind of stupid. I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the rotation I have came up with. Maxey, Edgecombe, Paul George, Damani Kamara, Connect Jr., Grimes, Oubre, Connect, Watford, until we are able to bring back Justin Edwards. That will be what we're rolling with. I'm going to sim until the end of the season now. I'll be back in a second. Alright, as we are here at the end of the season, the 2027 MVP, Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year, Boozer, 6-man Gillespie on the Mavericks, Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, somehow Wemby, Clutch Player of the Year, and Coach of the Year, Mitch Johnson, and Executive of the Year, Aaron Phillips of the San Antonio Spurs. First team, Wemby, Jokic, Ant, Giannis, Luka. You know what, let's just see if there's anybody for us. Tyrese Maxey on the second team, All-NBA. Defense, get nobody. And as you can see, we did not make the playoffs. We were only 6 games back, though. I believe we still did end in, I think, okay, so we ended up coming up a good bit. Didn't, by like 6 games. Let's go ahead and sim the playoffs, see who wins, since it's not important to us. After this, I'll see you guys at the draft lottery. Shea and Brunson, what almost was in real life, but instead it ended up being Spurs Thunder, or excuse me, Knicks. The Knicks are able to take it home in 7, though. Cat winning Finals MVP. I'll be back at staff signings, I believe, to sign a head coach. If I decide not to do that, I won't show you. I'll just meet you guys at draft lottery. Alright, I forgot the lottery was before staff signings. That's what we'll go ahead and take a look at now. As you see, us up there, decent odds, 7.5. We'll watch it. First draft lottery we actually get to watch. Hornets stand their ground. Look now, the Wizards a chance to jump up. A 1% chance the first pick. They stay as well. Oh, I proceeded to back out instead of clicking A. My fault, guys. Well, it's not going to change the order, so Hornets keep 14. Wizards will keep 13. New YouTubers type shit, fucking up. Number 12, the Brooklyn Nets are able to get. They jump to the top 4. We will likely drop. The Grizzlies do stay. They have 2 picks and they might have a 3rd. Oh, I guess that was a Utah pick. Oh no, the Grizzlies have 3 picks, and one of them will be the top 4. Alright, Sixers, we were projected to get 9, and we will stay our ground. Ending with the 9th pick. Let's get to the end. And the Grizzlies ended up with 4 via Los Angeles. Nets with 3, 2 Rockets, 1 Bulls. Alright, staff signing. I think we'll stick with Nick Nurse for this last contract year. So let's go to the draft. I'm willing to move back depending on who is available when we get there. Tyron Stokes to the Bulls. If it means we're able to get off the Paul George contract, Cameron Williams, Nicholas Gamina, Bruce Branch the third, Christian Collins, Jordan Smith Jr., Brandon McCoy Jr. That means we got what? I mean, Elijah Arenas. It's kinda nobody I really want. I'll see if there's a trade I can do to move back with Paul George. I'll be back if I'm able to find one. Alright, so there was no trade that I ended up liking, so we will be picking Xavier Booker out of UCLA. And we won't be moving up, so let's just go ahead and move to our draft pick, and I don't really want to trade it. I was looking at Kwame with our first round pick, and I think I'll go with that. If we get an offer to trade our second, I probably will do it. If it, yeah, there we go. Move off for a future second. That's cool with me. Jason Crow Jr. I will go look at what overall he ends up being, just because I'm curious. And I mean, we could have had him 72. Kwame Evans also 72, and if we go look, Xavier Booker 73. I mean, I'm looking at it, not really a better big man that was available, so I'm not that mad about it. Yeah, so it doesn't really hurt me. We will be bringing both players in. With this, we will be keeping Oubre, Jeremy Grant, and Paul George, except everybody will be coming back. Qualifying offers, we have none. Probably won't be able to make a move this year, but I'm going to go try and shop some people, so I'll come back with a trade. So I found a trade. The Jazz, they traded Lauri Markkanen and Jaren Jackson going back into tank mode. They were willing to offer us up Walker Kessler for Jeremy Grant and Paul George and a first, and the deal is done. Shake my hand. Thank you. Utah Jazz. Our team now looks a lot better. What did Tumani Kamara? Oh my god. It's great. Okay. So that's awesome. When you look at what we need to fill, honestly, just a point guard and point guard, shooting guard, power forward. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll be back if anything interesting happens. So we come to look at player progression. Last year was a bunch of red. This year a bunch of green. Tyrese Maxey up 1, 6 for Edgecombe, 2 for Kessler, 8 for Dalton Connect. After a career year with 12, 3, and 1, but shooting 50 or 40, 40, 60, or 70. Kuminga got him in at a 79, went up to an 83, 14, 6, and 3, almost a career year for him. Resurgence, Justin Edwards, definitely not a career year for him, but he goes up 4. Chris Kanak, after his rookie season, averaging 5 and 5. On god-awful efficiency, goes up 5. Kamara stays. Grimes down 1, but boy, I mean, even Keon Johnson and Jordan Goodwin, who we brought in, went up. And yeah, we brought in Kuminga, we brought in Goodwin, we brought in Keon Johnson. That was our signings. But let's go and look at the rotation. All right, we're back, and this is the rotation. We have chose to go with Maxey, Edgecombe, Connect, Kuminga, and Kessler with our starting 5. Justin Edwards, Kamara, Kanak Jr., Quentin Grimes, and Kelly Oubre rounding out with a pretty awesome 11 through 14 men. I mean, let's go ahead and sim the first, 3 games. You know, let's see if Embiid ended up somewhere else. If not, I want to go simcast a game against Embiid. I'm kind of curious to see how far and overall he went down. On the Blazers still, 83 overall. Let's see where our first game against the Blazers is. Alright, January 23rd, we will simcast to that to watch our first few games. And food poisoning for Kuminga. You're going to play through that. Alright, a nice little 3-1 start as he's fully healed. We will be, we're not accepting that. We'll be back when we're ready to simcast that game. Just, I believe, the last game before the Blazers game, Justin Edwards spraining his toe, taking him out of action. So now, coming in to replace him, Keon Johnson. And if you look, I believe Justin Edwards having himself a season for sure. Definitely better than last season. Not much better, but it's time to simcast Embiid's return home, since I forgot to do it last season. Let's go ahead and take a look. To end the first quarter, 36-29. ending the half score of 64-63, ending the third 92-91, fourth quarter going down, and it seems like we will edge out a win. And if you can see, that win puts us in second place above the New York Knicks. That's right, the team of youngins. Oldest player on the team, 32-year-old Kelly Oubre. Second oldest, 29, doesn't get PT. A team of 27 and below, pretty much. The second seed in the Eastern Conference, 32-17. Only team above us, the Miami Heat. Let's go and take a look at that team. But I mean, almost a lock for the playoffs now, as long as we don't royally screw ourselves. I mean, the same exact Heat team. I mean, I don't think we're going to be doing any changes, man. I'll see you at contract extensions or the end of the season. Alright, end of the season here, and as you see, Tyrese Maxey, 28, 4 and 8 with a steal. Almost 2 steals on 50, 40, 90, wins him an All-NBA first team nod. Nobody else gets on it, though. Defensive team, Walker Kessler able to get his way onto one. Rookies, none of our rookies get one. I don't think either of them were really playing, but we will be playing one of these 4 teams in the first round. So let's go ahead and sim, and it seems like we will have Cleveland in the first round. Take a look at this matchup. Go ahead, sim those games. We got him at point guard, damn near tied at shooting guard, got him at the 3, tied at 4 pretty much, and got him at 5. This is a good looking series for the home team, but you know what you gotta do. Gotta start by making it a 9-man, cut out somebody. Was it Kwame Evans? He did not. It was still Keon Johnson, I believe. Or, nope, we just edged out Oubre. Poor guy. That's okay. Let's go ahead and simcast through game 1. As in the first quarter, it seems like we come out to a commanding lead. Second quarter, still winning, and we won the quarter. Third quarter, we still win barely, but this game, the door's been busted open since the first quarter. 155-128. Philadelphia takes it home in the first game. 56-point game for Tyrese Maxey. 56 and 10 on 50% from the field. That is an MVP. Let's go ahead and take a look at game 2. Could this be our year? Rough start out the gate, only losing the first quarter by 3, but we go ahead and get it back in the third. Second, we won by 1. Third by 11. Fourth quarter, 41-28 in the fourth. 131-109. Let's take a look at the box score. Who else but the hometown hero Tyrese Maxey? 33, 7 and 7 on 50% shooting. 7 from 12 from 3. What a game from Tyrese Maxey. Let's go ahead one last time. Ooh, 13-point loss in that quarter. That might be the end of our winning streak. Only down. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop game 3 by 11. Tyrese Maxey. Oh, 40 points from Donovan. Can't even be mad. 56 in a. Oh, okay. I accidentally looked at game 1. 32 from Maxey and Edgecombe. That sucks. Go ahead, look, game 4 in Cleveland. Big loss in the first, win in the second. Not enough though. We're not going to be able to pull it out. The fourth, we got blown out. 2-2 series lead. Man, is it just? Oh, I don't even know what's happening, man. Just huge under. Oh, Kanak and Kessler fouled out this game. How many free throws are they shooting? Oh, 18 free throws for Donovan Mitchell. Connect with 35, 29 and 10 from Maxey. Not much more you can ask for. And a broken vertebrae takes out Jonathan Kuminga for the series. Toumani Camara getting thrown into the fire in a really good playoffs. He's averaging 60, 50, and 50 in 22 minutes a game. That is absolutely awesome, as we send our team out there down and it seems like this season is going to get away from us. Just barely. 3-2. I mean, gotta shorten the rotation again. You can't. Gotta have our stars play, man. Kuminga going out, huge blow. Might not have him for the start of next season, as we lose the first quarter massively. Second quarter, we win it. We're coming back down 3-2 in Cleveland, and they're able to edge it out 112-110 in Game 6. Extends the series to 7. Who else but Tyrese Maxey? 34 and 14, 22 for Connect, 17 for Kanak, 15 for Kessler, and 15 boards for him. Game 7 in Philadelphia. Let's get going as the Sixers and Cleveland tie the first quarter. Cleveland losing by 12. A big third quarter and second quarter. The 76ers bring it home and advance to play the New York Knicks in the second round. As you see now, Maxey, Edgecombe, Connect, Kumara, and Kessler taking on Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Diawara, and Kat. I mean, it's another series where we probably have the overall advantage. But who knows? Let's go ahead and simcast as always. 30 minutes deep into the video. Big first quarter, big third quarter. The 76ers take home game 1. Let's see the hero yet again. Dalton Connect, playoff series of a lifetime. 36 and 10. Tyrese Maxey is on one this postseason. Oh, left knee tendonitis. Justin Edwards going out as the Sixers lose the first quarter, lose the second quarter by 1 though. Big third quarter incoming, blow them out of the water. Philadelphia takes game 2. Now I'm interested, losing Justin Edwards, who walked into the lineup? Oubre finds his way back in the lineup now after getting snubbed. The Sixers take game 1 yet again. Game 2 goes, or excuse me, quarter 2 goes to the Knicks. Tie game 10-34. And the 76ers take home game 3 3-0 on the Knicks home floor. It's Sixers, Knicks. Sixers take the first and the second, both by 1. Big 4-point swing in the third. The Knicks up right now. Up 8. 20 seconds left. Prevent the sweep. 76ers lose game 2. Accidentally simulated through that one. Now we go back to simcasting. Sixers take the first by 3. Second quarter, 2 for the Knicks. Third quarter, blowout. Fourth quarter, man, 40-16 in the third quarter. Back-to-back game 7s. You gotta do what you gotta do, Oubre. Snubbed again. It's now everybody playing 30 minutes on the court for the 76ers as they win the first quarter. Second quarter, big win. Third quarter, a commanding loss. 15, tie game, 2:10 remaining as we jump in to watch the Sixers up 1. And no, I will not be playing, so let's go ahead and watch as we're on broadcast camera. The inbound. Kanak Jr. has the ball. Seems like Kamara, Maxey, Grimes, and Edgecombe on the floor. Maxey pick and roll with Kanak. Maxey dribbles himself into the corner, guarded by Brunson. Back down, pass to Kamara. Kamara gets stopped. Edgecombe drives. Edgecombe, midi, misses. Cat with the rebound. Up by 1 is the Sixers as Brunson brings the ball up, guarded by Maxey. Brunson drives left, kick to Anunoby, to Braden Burries, the man that the Sixers were gonna draft. Quinn Grimes over it. And oh, big miss by Braden Burries. Edgecombe running the floor, gives it to Maxey. Maxey gets an angle. Midi misses. 1:20 remaining. Braden Burries brings the ball up for the Knicks. Brunson drives. Brunson tries to drive, and he's fouled. Going to the line to shoot two is Jalen Brunson. 26 points on the night, nails the first one. In Game 7, winner, go home. On comes Dalton Connect. I will be changing his number, and Walker Kessler. Here we go. Shot number 2. Buries it, puts the Knicks in the lead, up 1. Is the New York Knicks' Tyrese Maxey. Brings the ball up the floor. Oh, a crossover. Guarded. Kick out. Connect. Having the playoff series of a life, and it's an illegal screen on Walker Kessler going the other way. Knicks ball. Man, oh man. Karl Anthony Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Maxey still. Brunson gets what he wants. Anunoby, three-pointer in the quarter, misses. Kessler rebound, out to Connect. Connect bringing the ball up behind the back. Connect gets an angle, goes for the drive, goes up with it. Connect misses, 35 seconds, Knicks ball. Anunoby bringing it up, guarded by Kamara. Kamara on Anunoby. Brunson with the ball at the top of the key. Brunson isos on Maxey. Three-pointer to ice it. No. Edgecombe rebound. 77. Bringing the ball up the court. Edgecombe gets it into the paint. Toumani Camara. Violation. 3 in the key. Toumani Camara just lost the Sixers the series. You can see Nick Nurse not happy as the Knicks are going to get the inbound the ball. Sixers have to foul. Ball into Buries. Ball into Brunson. Finally fouls. 9.1 seconds. And Tyrese Maxey has fouled out. That means if we were to miraculously get a shot off and send it to overtime after he makes, I would assume he makes these two, it will be without Maxey as he buries the first, extending the lead to 2. And makes the second. Timeout called. 76ers down 3, 9.1 seconds. Star player out of the game. It's up to Edgecombe and Connect to save the series and keep the playoff hopes alive. And here we go. Last play to send the Sixers to the Eastern Conference Finals. Toumani Camara. Bang! Ties it. There we go. Toumani Camara, 4.6. Sends the Sixers, or gives the Sixers a chance to send it to overtime if they play outstanding defense in the Wells Fargo Center. The Sixers send out the defensive lineup, attempting to stop the Knicks and send the game to overtime. Inbound, Brunson, guarded by Edgecombe, gets a midi. The shot, it's up, and it falls. Toumani Camara does it for nothing. Jalen Brunson wins the game. Buzzer beater on Edgecombe. The Knicks do it in front of the 76ers home crowd. The Knicks send the Sixers fans home sad. As we interviewed Karl Anthony Towns, that cannot be nice. As a 37-8 performance, not enough. Toumani Camara costing them, but then hitting one of his only buckets to try and save the Sixers season, but it was for nothing. Now we simulate the playoffs and we get Knicks Spurs again. Spurs take it in 6. Wembanyama will be back at the draft lottery. Back here at the lottery, you can see we have the chance, 2 chances at the first overall pick this draft. We won't be watching it though, as we fall. Oh no, we one of the picks we just didn't get, but the Lakers pick we do outright keep, so we will have the number 4 pick in this draft. Staff signings, no head coach. Just took us almost to the Eastern Conference Finals. We will bring back Nick Nurse as we head to the NBA draft. Marcus Spears Jr., Nathan Solomon, CJ Rosser, and we have a pick, Oliver Root. I mean, I've seen him everywhere. I think we'll try and trade the pick. I think we can. I should have extended Justin Edwards. I could have traded him. Man. Maybe we can trade our rookie and get him out of here to upgrade somewhere. I mean, maybe a big upgrade coming. I fear not. And here's the trade I've landed on. Xavier Booker, both our first and seconds for Julian Reese and Josh Giddey. That is able to get the deal done. I'm gonna see if Oliver Rue was a pick that we should have taken. I mean, 76 overall, 7-7. Probably could have got away with it. No rookies now. Edgecombe, Goodwin, and Kwame. I think we're gonna try and run it back, except without Xavier Booker, as we have to bring back Dalton Connect. I believe he's the only member of our team. Oh, Justin Edwards. All right, Connect. Ooh, I mean, he's earned a bag, but I don't know if we can give him this much. Let's see if we can front load it and get it down to 18. If we can front load, keep it at 18, and get and bring him back without anybody. Ooh, okay, we don't have money for Luka. Without anybody trying to take him. That would be awesome. Everybody wants him right now. You look at it, no small forwards now. Actually, we can move Giddey there, and then I don't think we'll have the problem anymore of Justin Edwards. It'll just be bringing someone back. Yeah, Giddey will go ahead and move to the 3. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill out our team. Actually, let's see if we... Alright. We are able to bring him back. I will look to bring back Oubre and Keon Johnson. I'll go fill out our team now that we have Dalton Connect. Alright, as we take a look at player progression, up 1 for Maxey, up 1 for Edgecombe, up 3 for Connect, up 1 for Giddey, up 3 for Kanak, 3 for Jonathan Kuminga still, even with the broken vertebrae for 1 to 2 weeks, so he should be back. Kamara, everyone else pretty much stays the same. Goodwin down 1, Evans up 2, Thero up 2, as well, as we go ahead to look to the start of the regular season. Alright, and the starting lineup we are choosing to go with for this season is Maxey, Edgecombe, Connect, Kuminga, Kessler, followed by Giddey, Kanak, Kamara, and Grimes, plus a new Thero who we signed along with... no, I guess Thero was our only person we signed that is new. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch a few games, and then I'll see you at the trade deadline. Is a rocky-ish start, but yeah, we'll see you at the trade deadline. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at the trade deadline, and I'm here to tell you we are not changing a thing. 40-13, leading the conference by 5 games. We will look here as Toumani Camara wants to re-sign. I mean, no brainer, will bring him in for $4 million. Kessler refusing to re-sign, but Giddey, will come back. We'll still have money next year, so, and if we can get it front load, that'd be preferable. We'll bring him back, and we'll see you at the end of the regular season because we are not changing anything. Alright, and we're back as Wembanyama wins another MVP. As you can see, CJ Rosa, Rookie of the Year, Dylan Mingo, 6th Man of the Year, Wemby, DPOY, Niang, Most Improved Player, and Keontae George, Clutch Player. Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year, as Alexander Panel with Executive of the Year. Cam Boozer did win NBA Cup MVP. As you can see, not the first team, second team, or third team this year. Maxey must have missed too many games, and I know he was injured a lot. No teams for anybody on the Sixers, which is odd, because we are the first seed, and let's go ahead and sim through the playoffs, or play-in, to see who we're facing. Alright, looks like we'll be facing the Miami Heat, as we are... Okay. So, Maxey wasn't playing the end of the season, but let's go ahead and put him in the rotation now. Miami Heat were the 1 seed last year when we checked. Not playing Julian Reese, don't care. As we win every single position battle, but Bam, who is tied with Walker Kessler, who might end up leaving. So let's go ahead and sim game 1. We win. Game 2. I said game 2. We win. Game 3. We win. Game 4. And we win. So let's go ahead and see. We played the Chicago Bulls in the second round. And we yet again beat them everywhere. But Zion Williamson. And this is where we got Josh Giddey from, as he has taken Connect's spot in the starting lineup. 17, 4, and 10 to Connect. 17, 4, and 5. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Revenge series for Josh Giddey as well as Xavier Booker, who's their starting center. But we take game 1, take game 2, game 3 we lose to the Bulls. Game 4 we win. Game 5 gentleman sweep. First team to advance out the first and second round as the Sixers make it to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in a long time. Game 1, we take from the Pistons. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we lose, as it might be time to shorten the rotation to 9. Connect comes in for it now, as we go to simcasting, as we saw the Wolves take Game 3 over there. Big lead for the Pistons coming out. 76ers match it with an even bigger lead, and oh my, 48-26, down 20. The Pistons murked us. Last game potentially of our season. We move it to 8. The best play. Sixers up 3. Sixers stay up. Sixers trading back and forth, as it seems like the Pistons will be sending us home empty-handed yet again. Finally, a new matchup as we get Pistons-Wolves, as the Pistons take home the championship. Okay. Alright, let's go to the draft. Alright, let's see. The lottery does not give us anything. Seems like we don't have a single. Okay, we have 28 and 29. It's fantastic. Let's see if we can make some moves with that one. Alright. I mean, Walker Kessler might not re-sign. Best bet, go grab Mark Williams. Had a solid season, so we will go do that. If we do end up keeping Kessler, we will likely move one of them to the 4 or trade Kanak or Kessler. We no longer have a pick in the draft, so let's go ahead and sim through that. As let's see who we would have got with the Miles Simpson or Lauren Moody. Yeah, can do without them. We will keep Kanak. Let's see if we have anybody we need to sign this year. Edgecombe, as we will offer the qualifying to the other two. VJ Edgecombe, we need to bring him back, as he's not even affordable for us. But we have his bird rights, so it doesn't matter. We will have a chance to match, but let's go ahead and give him as much as we can. Edgecombe, yeah, he's likely to come back. Real quick, let's go ahead and find the people that we need to bring back, because you know what, I'll be back once this off season's done. I'll see you at player progression. Alright, so trading for Mark Williams, A+ move. Kessler will not re-sign with us at all. Don't know what we did to piss him off, but he will not even let us offer him, so that is awful. I will go figure out our situation now. Alright, as we sim the rest of free agency to get to player progression, we will see Julian Reese stayed with us. 95 for Maxey, 93 for Edgecombe, 88 for Connect. Connect jumps 6. We didn't even need you, Walker. And we get Austin Reeves, and so on and so forth. Austin Reeves had an absolute. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you guys when we get to the regular season. All right, guys, we are back, and I want to show you something. So similar team, Sanak jumps a lot. So Walker Kessler, screw you. But Austin Reeves, awful season last year, was willing to sign for I believe it was a 2-year minimum. So, 87 overall, Austin Reeves signed on a minimum after having an awful year with Brooklyn. So, that's nice. Mark Williams came in, and other than that, really brought back the same people. We did bring back Paul Reed from Lord knows how long ago, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, Victor Wembanyama, Aiden Diggs, Mikael Brown, Victor Wembanyama, Steven Jokic, Ant, Nick Nurse, and Aaron Phillips win their awards. No awards for the Sixers, but third team for Maxey, who had a great year as always. No other awards were given. So, let's go see first seed yet again. Let's see who we will be playing this time, by the way, with a record of 60-22. Let's see. We got the Milwaukee Bucks. Should be free. Matter of fact, probably should do a little bit of this to try and save as much energy as possible. We win game 1. I almost simcasted. We win game 2. We win game 3, and we lose game 4. And snacks and fully healthy. Lose. Okay, and we just sold a. Okay. That was very nice. Very nice. I love it. Very evil, very nice, as the Sixers take a lead out the gate and keep the second. Sixers keep the third, and we run away with this one, not letting them get within reach. Now we play the Brooklyn Nets, who have a pretty solid team. I think it's anything to write home about. I think we probably can still win. Take game 1. Excuse me, who got injured? Okay, we're losing Mark Williams. So now our rotation, we don't have a backup center. I'll make the executive call to take Quentin Grimes' minutes. Give them to Paul Reed because he is our third string center. Game 2, we still take it. Game 3, Chris Kanak. Gonna need you to power through it, buddy. As we take game 4. Sweeping maybe bought Mark Williams some time. Still a week or two. Gotta do it without him. Lose game 1 to the Bulls. Lose game 2 to the Bulls. We win game 3, but I do want to shorten it again. Mark Williams back in the rotation now. Thanks, man. Win game 4. Julian Reese. Must have been a blowout. As we go to game 7 to send the Sixers to the finals for the first time in this video. As we bounce back and forth, barely narrowing out a lead, and it's going to be close going to the end of the third. The Sixers are winning, and they keep the lead. 76ers will be going. Hold up. We will watch this as the Sixers go to the NBA Finals. Let's get a little bit of defense in here. Might as well play some defense up 20. Zion. Okay, he's just gonna dribble the ball out. Of course, Zion went to try and drive. As the 76ers take home the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2019. The 76ers are your Eastern Conference champions. As you see Tyrese Maxey holding the trophy. The Eastern Conference Finals has been taken. Austin Reeves, Tyrese Maxey, Josh Giddey, Dalton Knecht, Mark Williams, Christian Cenac Jr., Quentin Grimes. All of these men, VJ Edgecombe, put their heart, their blood, their sweat, their tears into this team. Jordan Goodwin, been here for a while. Keon, been here for a while. Tumani Kamara, Adu Thero, Julian Reese, the 76ers make the NBA Finals after winning Game 7. And now Game 7 over on the other side. As sore knee for Edgecombe, but Boozer, Maxey, Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals MVPs. Game 1, Julian Reese taken by the Sixers. Twisted his ankle as Austin Reeves. He's a little injured. As we go, Game 2, big loss here. As the Jazz just blow the brakes off of an injured Sixers team. Edgecombe fully healthy, so is Reeves for Game 2. And now the Sixers keep it close. Sixers win the first quarter, win the second quarter. Sixers, big loss in the second, but they're able to keep it close. Only a 3-point loss at the end. And the Sixers, big blowout to end Game 3. Paul Reed, day-to-day. It's fine. He doesn't play most days. Big win in the first quarter and barely losing the second. Oh, and a big loss in the third. That's not good, as we are not able to make it closer. Tie going to Game 5. Back in Philadelphia. The Jazz commanding start to the series, or to the game, as the Sixers able to even it up as best as they can, as they're trying to keep it close, but they're just not able to. Where is the Jazz? Let's see, who's Boozer? Let's see how this goes. We lose the first quarter and the second. Seems like the Sixers will be going home empty-handed after making it to the finals. I'll see y'all at the start of next season. I'm gonna start just moving on. Alright, as we're back, little to no change in the team from year to year now. Keeping pretty much the same squad, so I will see you at the playoffs. Back yet again at the end of a season as Victor Wembanyama wins MVP, Zimmerman Rookie of the Year, 6th man Jordan Smith, Wembanyama Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Akaden Lewis, De'Aaron Fox Clutch Player of the Year, Jason Kidd, and the Bucks. We now have to face Giannis. Wins Coach of the Year, as this is the All-NBA first team, Maxey on it. Defensive, Chris Sinek. Otherwise, nobody. See who we have to play. Pacers. Likely we'll have to go through Victor Wembanyama to make the playoffs. Or the what's it called? Finals. Probably should be a fairly easy Pacers team. I think I will follow the game plan of last year and expand it a little bit. Not as much, and I probably will cut it if we lose a game. But I like the idea. Well, maybe not a game. Okay. Once we lose 2 games, I'll go ahead and cut it. Maybe not now. Okay. I'll probably do it the first game of this series. I'm gonna do it the first. Okay. Let's go ahead and. Down to 9, by the way. Skipping 10, straight to 9. Let's go ahead and see. Everybody's fully healthy now, as they have a good team. We have like 4 90s on our team at this point from just not letting our homegrown talent leave. Let's see. Game 2, we tie, or we win. We tie the series, we win the game. Game 4, tied. VJ Edgecombe injured. Kwame Evans fully healthy now. How long was Edgecombe? Is that? It's not taking him out. Okay. Game 4, we win. We face Victor Wembanyama and the Milwaukee Bucks to make it to the NBA Finals. What? That's awesome. As we go up in the first quarter, second quarter, barely win it as well. Building a nice lead, barely lose the second, as we will not get a game to jump in. Ooh. I wish I was wrong, but we will, actually. 139. Bucks ball. 20 seconds remaining. Don't need a foul. No timeouts for us. 2 for the Bucks. as Wemby is not on the floor. Niedenhauser and Lewis running a handoff. It's Reeves guarding the point. A lot of dribbling. They want to take the last shot. They go for it. The three misses in game one as we go to overtime. So I'm gonna go ahead and sim a little, and then we will be probably looking at overtime, assuming it doesn't get blown out of proportions for either team. They take a nasty lead, and that will end game one. It's 13-22 overtime. Sends the Sixers packing as they now head into game two down one. Sixers commanding first quarter as they get absolutely killed in the second, and that's gonna be it. They just couldn't handle it, couldn't hang with the Bucks, man. Wemby having a mediocre season, honestly. Sixers need a win here. Need this game as the Bucks look to blow them out yet again. This one looks like it's gonna be close. Going into the final seconds, down 10. Sixers do have the ball. Yet again, won't be playing it. I'm gonna start putting a cap on how long I have to complete these videos, even though it's the first one. The screen, Maxey around the corner, three-pointer, and it was just an awful shot. Fouling was 0.2. Let's get out of this game. As it's a 3-1 lead with the Sixers on their home, or oh wait, no, 3-0 lead with the Sixers on their home court. The chance Sixers all lose the game. It's likely over season for the Sixers. They have a chance. Can they put it back? Nope. Sixers going home. As you can see, we just made it to our 5th year, and that's where I will be calling the cap for these videos. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was unable to win the 76ers championship ring within 5 years. You can see Maxey, awesome season. Oh my, Edgecombe just did not do anything awards-wise. That is awful. But, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for watching, and have a glorious rest of your day.